Hello and welcome back to Don't Starve Shipwrecked. Last time we started a game as Walani, the surfing hero of destiny, question mark? Anyway, we've been exploring the islands. It's been pretty solid going so far. I can't really say that there's anything to report on or to, complain about, really. It's just been standard exploration of many different islands. So, this time we need to continue our exploration, probably up this way, to see if we can find a suitably habitable island for us, because right now I haven't seen any. Hello, surfboard. Welcome back. We shall glide our way onwards into the future. Or just, into the horizon, that too. I think the future is a much more epic thing to say, and thereby is, of course, the better thing to say. Hello, Mr. Jellyfish. So the jellyfish are, in fact, a source of food, as we learned last time, which I'm sure you all know. It's fine. It's fine. I understand. I was the last to know, but it's okay. There's a bunch of seagulls up there. Are they dangerous? Should we be concerned about seagulls? I don't know if we should be concerned about seagulls or not. But, I mean, currently I'm not gonna be concerned about them, so that's fine. I mean, if we're not supposed to be concerned about them, I guess I'm just doing the right thing to begin with. I don't know. Maybe not. Any island over here? Maybe? No? Yes? No? Questionable. I don't even know if it's questionable whether or not there's an island over here, but I'm sure we'll find something. Oh. There we go. There's an island. Unfortunately, said island is, a ring thing. And in case you're wondering, this said island is not a ring thing. I just found a ring thing. The island seems to be a volcanic island, which is not the best. Really not the best, because we can't settle on a volcanic island. It's not like there's anything particularly barring us, but it's just not a good place to live. Mate, it's kind of a terrible place to live. Maybe one of the worst. So we have to, just keep going, I guess. Find a new island for ourselves. We could actually leave our old board behind and just, get a new board. Surfboard, of course. And depart that way. Our old board is getting a bit beaten up. It's not the best. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything. No, not really. What do we need? One board? Oh. Okay, that's a problem. Correction. We cannot take our surfboard. We cannot build a new surfboard and ride it away. Because apparently we need actual boards to build a surfboard. Who would have known? Who would have known? But regardless, we'll be able to continue on this one. Hopefully not die a sad and terrible death aboard it. That would be wretched. There's gotta be some place suitable for habitation somewhere out here. It can't all be spiders, monkeys, and snakes. I mean, even if it was just spiders and snakes, that would be far ideal to spiders, monkeys, and snakes. Because you can get rid of 2 of those. You cannot get rid of the third one. And the third one is, of course, the copious quantities of monkeys. It's kind of the worst. By kind of the worst, I mean really seriously the worst. It's just disgusting. Wretched. Anything up yonder? Looks like we're coming upon an island regardless. Oh. We've got some... Oh, look! Boards! Thank you, Mr. Dead Skeleton. You've just given us like 4 boats. Mate, that is amazing. Any chances we can, settle here? We've got a pig house. That's, I don't know if that's a good sign, a bad sign, or just a sign. But one thing's for certain, it is a sign. I just don't know if there's an adjective attached to it. Kind of looks like there's no adjective attached to it at all. This is a pretty boring island, consisting entirely of sand and death. Oh, look, a crate. I'm fully aware that it's a thing. I mean, what kind of description of something is that? Isn't everything a thing in the end? Come on, mate. Here we go. We'll build a surfboard. Watch. We're just gonna put the surfboard out there, and we're gonna just fly away into the sunset. And by fly, I mean surf. I know there's a significant difference between the two, but at the same time, I feel like, in some senses, they could be the same thing. I mean, if you think about it, what do surfboards do? They ride the waves. What do airplanes do? They ride the air. It's pretty much the same thing. Don't worry about it. Don't ask questions either. Questions are terrible. It's best that you don't ask anything and just stick to the solution that is given to you. Oh my word. Hello, jellyfish. How are you doing? Do you want to get eaten today? Doesn't look like it. They seem like they don't want to get eaten today. Quite unfortunate for us, because I kind of wanted to eat one of them. They look delicious. However, no chance. Not a single chance at all. Well, we have spent yet another day without a home. We are on day 4, hoping for the best. Let's throw down a fire and just wait it out. Probably should have waited on the fire. Oh my word. Walani, we've wasted resources. Not very many resources, and really it's not even a big deal at all. But Walani, resources, we need them. We can't just waste them. Who knows when we might need that, like, 2 logs and a few grass tufts again. Actually, thinking about it, the grass is legitimately a concern, because grass tends to be quite lacking in this game. It's not terribly easy to find grass, nor is it terribly easy to find twigs, but that's kind of secondary because twigs were not involved in the creation of the fire, in case you were wondering. Oh, yes. Okay. We've had another night's delicious meal. We have to wait for the sun to come up. We'll see if we can get our surfboard. Come on. Come on. Okay, there we go. We got the surfboard. We are perfectly fine. And we shall wait out the night. And then probably... So this was our original island. And we headed south and found really nothing of any particular value. So we'll head north this time and see if we can find anything a bit better than what we found previously. Maybe a utopia built entirely out of gold and wood, because we need wood. I mean, a utopia built entirely out of gold in this game isn't terribly useful, because gold on its own is completely useless, as it kind of is in real life. It's not a terribly useful thing. It's just, you know, everyone's like, ooh, it glitters, so it's really cool. And you're like, oh, but mate, what do you do with gold? You use it in wiring, and I don't know, that's more or less it. I mean, on its own, it's completely useless because it's so flexible. Like, you try to make a suit of armor out of gold because, you know, you were like, why not have a suit of armor made of gold? And all of a sudden, you figure out that, oh my word, a suit of armor made of gold is actually a terrible idea. Because the moment a sword hits you, your entire armor is just going to be like, mate, I'm practically paper. And there you go. It's just going to crumple. So is your chest cavity, and then you'll be dead. Isn't that the worst? Just the worst. Well, regardless of the status of your chest cavity, which, if it is crushed, you should probably have that checked out by a doctor. A practicing care practitioner, preferably. Or a non-practicing care practitioner. I don't really care. In fact, I don't care at all. You don't have to get it checked if you don't want to. I would strongly recommend that you do, but it's up to you, mate. Make your choices with your life. If your chest cavity being caved in is not the largest concern for you... What the heck is this? It's glitter. Oh, is this like phosphorescent algae There's algae out there in the world that when they're agitated, bioluminesce. And I just made up a word called phospholumines to describe that. So now it's a legitimate word. So they phospholuminesce. In other words, light up when agitated. It doesn't even make sense. Like the root words aren't even there to make that make sense. It's got luminesce, but phospho? Oh, I don't even know. Anyway, pretty much in the wake of some boats, the actual water will light up because of bacteria that when agitated, they glow. It's a thing. So I guess that was that, which probably means something agitated it before we got there, which probably means we're gonna die, unfortunately. Oh, hello, suspicious bubbles. It's totally the white whale. Okay, here we go. This is our paradise. I can feel it now. 1 spider den, not the end of the world. 2 spider dens, still not the end of the world. It's really the monkeys that I'm concerned about. It's a vast jungle, I do have to say. Anything down yonder? Doesn't look like it. This is good. I mean, normally there not being anything would be a bad thing, but in this particular situation, that's actually the ideal. That's actually the ideal. We want that. Oh, we got some mangroves over here. That's solid. I wonder if there are any water beefalo. Majestic water beefalo. Oh, shut up, Walani. Jeez, you and your, like, what am I, a pack animal? Burn in a pit, Walani. Just eat that. Your sanity is gonna drop like a rock. You deserve it, Walani. You deserve it. Well, that seems to be pretty solid. Nothing over there. Oh, mate. There's no monkeys on this island, are there? Oh, joy. Well, we found a home, people. We need to clear out the spiders, and then we should be perfectly fine. So we'll put down that fire pit as soon as we get a chance. Numero uno, we need a science machine. So let's start cutting down trees, destroying the wilderness on our new home, because of course we are not all about wilderness. Wilderness is terrible. It's all about civilization for us. And we are bringing civilization to the unkempt wilderness that happens to be around us right now. And that civilization is in the form of, you know, chopping down trees. Because, I mean, when is civilization not in the form of chopping down trees? Seriously. Oh, we cannot hit that with our hands. But, I mean, seriously, we can't hit things with our hands. Couldn't, like, Walani just strangle the snake to death? I feel like that would be an acceptable maneuver. Wouldn't it? I mean, you just take the snake by the hand. You take both of your hands, you grab the snake, which is not grabbing the snake by its hands, because snakes don't have hands, in case you didn't know. If that's news to you, you probably need to go look at snakes sometimes. But regardless, you take the snake by the neck with both of your hands, and you just, like, do a little squeeze, and the snake is dead, just like that. Assuming it's not poisonous, and it doesn't bite you. I mean, even if it is poisonous, so long as it doesn't bite you, you're gonna be perfectly fine. It's exactly where you want to be. Okay. So we now have this up. Numero uno. We need a chest, actually. So we'll just put a chest right down here, so we can store our jazz. All of this jazz is getting stored up. Perfect. Now we need a log suit, because we need to do war with those spiders up there. The sooner we can do it, the better off we're going to be, because as we wait, they are going to amass power in the form of warrior spiders, and we cannot wait for that. I hate warrior spiders. They're terrible. They jump at you. Any enemy creature that jumps at you as a form of attack is kind of a wretched creature and deserves to die. It's just the situation. So how much do we actually need for one of those log suits? Cannot remember. That and 2 grass. By 2 grass, I mean 2, ropes. There we go. Would you buzz off? Okay, you're done. There we go. Got a machete just to kill that one snake. Perfectly reasonable. Don't worry about it. So we'll throw down the fire pit now and get started on the creation of the actual suit itself. Rope. Rope. Perfect. And we'll put that together. Quick log suit. Perfection. And today is the day, well, tomorrow is the day that many spiders shall face their final moments and eventually meet their makers, the creators of this game, whom I do not know the names of. I only know that they are Cly Entertainment. You shall go to Cly Entertainment in the sky, my spider friends, at the hands of my machete sword. Not that there's a machete that isn't a sword, but still, at the same time. My machete sword. Bada boom. Walani, fully decked out in war gear. We've got the practical log suit, the practical death machete, and of course, the ceremonial flower tiara of doom. It's perfect. We've already filled up our chest. Brilliant. Why is there a pine cone in the chest? Ugh. Pine cones do not go in chests. You have to plant the pine cones immediately. There we go. That's perfect. Hey, anyone coming towards me? I'm gonna wreck you, mates. I will cut your legs off, cook them up, and eat them. All in one movement. It's gonna be really impressive. Especially since I'm standing so far away from the fire. Okay, here we go. Yeah, you want to bring it? Get down. 3, he's dead. Take him down, Walani. Make them suffer! Perfect. Okay. Looks like we've got more than 2 spider dens. We've actually got a 3rd one over there. Don't bring that with you. That's disgusting. Leave that there. Oh no, there's not one over here. I thought there was one over here. Anyway, we got one up here too. Get wrecked. Got 3 of them on us. This is not going to be an easy fight, Walani. We're going to have to steal your resolve. Oh, I take it back. That was a pretty easy fight. That's not going to be an easy fight. It's a poison snake. Why are poison snakes coming out to help the spiders? I feel like the spiders and the poison snakes should be pitch enemies. Unfortunately, that's not the case apparently. They're sort of working together. Not entirely working together, but just pseudo working together. Yeah, get wrecked, mate. No, you're done. Yep, okay. So, today is the day of Spider Massacre. We're gonna have to build a memorial to this, aren't we? I mean, this is a lot of spiders dying today. I'm not even sure that they're all, like, evil spiders. I mean, none of them are warrior spiders, so I guess we're technically, like, killing civilian spiders. That's pretty terrible, isn't it? I mean, I know they're spiders and all that, but you can't just go around killing civilians, can you? I guess Walani can, because Walani just doesn't care. Walani is way too chill to care. Well, I'm gonna level with you. That looks like we just cleared out the island of all the spiders. Whew. It wasn't even that hard. We didn't even lose much health. My word. It was a massacre. Oh, good lord. We must think on what we've done. What if they were sentient spiders? Does that mean that we should have killed them more than we did now? Or does that mean that they're actually decent creatures? Well, I guess that would depend on what they do with their sentience. At that point, they seem to be fighting spiders, fighting snakes with it. Which, quite frankly, is not a terrible thing. That's actually kind of a good thing in a lot of senses. I would like for them to fight snakes. But at the same time, we can't just let them live. They were a threat to our civilization. Our grand and noble civilization. Okay, we need to build that monument immediately so we don't forget. Because I swear I would forget so quickly if I didn't build it immediately. So we're gonna have to set up the monument up near the cluster of these spider camps. and we shall be perfectly fine. We shall remember the day that we fought 100,000 spiders in pitch battle. It's actually like... that was like 20 spiders, wasn't it? I mean, we didn't fight them all at once, but that's still pretty impressive. Come on, it's gonna be up here. We're gonna build a sign. Oh, actually have to prototype it. Okay, we'll go up here and we'll build a sign right up here. And the sign shall state, Memorial of the Battle of the Spiders. May the civvies rest in peace. Can we write on it? Oh, we can't. You can write on them in Don't Starve Together, but apparently you can't write on them in normal Don't Starve. I guess because there's really no practical purpose to that at all. Isn't even a practical purpose to building a memorial to the stinking spiders. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Someone has to remember the battle that was fought here, and it's gonna have to be us. Okay. So, now that we've got that settled, we've secured our foothold, we need to begin looking towards making this a home. So that's going to require, first off, building a crock pot, which will be key to the entire situation. We'll need to burn down many a tree to do so. Oh, we don't have enough grass. Luckily, we have a lot of grass over here. Perfectly fine. Here we go. Trees, you shall die in the name of furthering civilization. Good for you. There we go. The trees are dying in the name of civilization, as many have before them. Perfect. You can take a bit of this ash. The ash can be used to make poultices, which are healing items. It's perfect. Yes, you are a pack animal, Walani. Would you shut up? Jeez. Walani, so needy. I wanna. Ooh, look at that. Hey, you cannot survive the massacre. No spiders are to survive the massacre of this battle. We literally built a monument to you guys, and you went out and decided that it was a good idea to continue to be alive. My word, the gall of some people. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Now there are no more spiders left. I am more than happy about that. Well, I think there are no more spiders left. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're all dead. 90% certain that all the spiders are dead. Now we're gonna do a risky light of this tree and hope, beyond hope, that it does not light the entire forest on fire. If the fire passes over to this tree, it's over, and the entire forest will light. If it doesn't, however, we're gonna be pretty fine. I would enjoy that. I would much enjoy that to burning down the entire forest on our island. I know we killed an entire civilization already, but burning down all life on the island as well seems like a bit of overkill for colonization. I mean, seriously, that's really overdoing it. Oh, look at the fire burn. Wow, it is taking its time, isn't it? It's just a palm tree. How long does it take to burn a palm tree? Apparently that long. So what I'm seeing lacking on this island is any form of sticks. So we're gonna need to go to neighboring islands, dig up sticks, and bring them. Where are they all going? They're booking it somewhere. I'm booking it to the fire! Oh, Lord. We almost died. Well, regardless. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. Next time we will not commit another genocide, I think. I cannot actually confirm that we won't commit another genocide, but it's questionable. We will go to neighboring islands, pick up resources in the forms of berry bushes, grass, and twigs to bring back here so we can have a fully functional base, as well as building a crock pot. But until then, thanks for watching, and of course, enjoy the rest of your day.